My name is Jessica. I'm a Solutions Manager for Managed Outsource Solutions, and I'm here to talk to you about are VA disability benefits available for tinnitus or hearing loss? The top two reasons for VA disability compensation claims are tinnitus, which is buzzing, ringing, whistling sound in the ears, and military hearing loss. Typically, military hearing loss results from exposure to loud noises caused by gunfire, bombs, tanks, or aircraft that damage the ear. The eligibility for such a disability claim is based on comprehensive medical record analysis. Qualifying for disability benefits based on chart review. The veteran needs to prove that the auditory problem was caused by his or her military duty. To establish the disability and service connected, the following are necessary: a current diagnosis of a hearing condition, proof of an event that is responsible for the condition, a reliable medical opinion connecting the current hearing condition to the particular event in service. Tips to apply for VA disability. Submit detailed statements which explain the noise exposure the veteran experienced during military service. Provide details regarding the service sources of the noise, for example, the machinery, environment, and so on. Mention the duration of the exposure and provide details regarding the type of hearing protection used. Also mention if no protection was used. Provide details regarding when the symptoms of hearing loss were first observed and whether they have continued. Give details regarding any additional post-military exposure to noise. Provide a medical opinion from a licensed audiologist or ear/nose/throat surgeon who can establish a connection between the veteran's hearing loss disability and the service-related exposure. Determining the degree of the veteran's hearing loss. Two basic tests are used to check for hearing loss and disability ranges. Rating, namely pure tone auditory and speech auditory or speech discrimination. The former is the most commonly used test, and the test the faintest tones you can hear at different frequency or pitches. The level of hearing loss is calculated by measuring the differences between one hearing threshold and the normal average. The score is 0, it means normal hearing. Hearing scores indicate that the louder it has to be for the person to hear the tone. Check out our website for our list on what frequencies and pitches mean what type of hearing loss. While the test on our site measures the sound a person can hear, speech tests are further performed to measure his or her ability to understand human speech. Generally, two different speech tests are conducted. One measures the softest level at which the person recognizes speech, and the second measures their ability to understand speech. Based on the test results, the VA assigns a percentage of the disability to the veteran. Some veterans may be more disabled by their service-related hearing loss than others, and a completely deaf veteran is much more likely to receive maximum disability rating than a veteran who has partial hearing impairment. Coming to ratings for hearing impairment, they are rated under the VA Schedule of Rating Disability in Section 4.87, Diagnostic Code 6200 to 6260. Typical ratings for hearing loss are 0% or 10%. Severe or profound hearing loss would qualify for a higher rating. The disability rating for tinnitus is 10%. This 10% rating will be assigned whether the veteran has ringing in one ear or in both ears. One cannot receive a 20% rating due to tinnitus in both ears. If the veteran has hearing loss and tinnitus, he or she can get separate ratings for each disability. Application submission and appeals process in case of claim denial. Veteran with hearing impairment, as well as other disability, can apply for disability benefits by calling their regional VA office or by visiting the VA website and filling out an application for a veteran's compensation and/or pension. If a veteran's disability claim is denied for some reason or another, he or she can appeal the decision with the support of a disability attorney. During the appeals process, additional medical evidence can be presented to the VA, which would help the veteran secure a higher disability rating. An important medical examination or IME can be obtained and the results presented to the VA. If a private doctor who is not affiliated to the VA states that the applicant's hearing loss is more severe than the VA had determined, the applicant's disability rating may be increased. As a medical record review company assisting disability lawyers, MLS understands that the applicants are not largely required to have a lawyer filed for their disability benefits. Having an experienced attorney is beneficial in many ways. Given the significance of the medical records and medical chart review, and the challenge in getting a complete medical record set, the legal team's assistant will be invaluable to the veteran claimant. The attorney and his or her team can quickly organize and compile the right documents to present along with the application. Thank you for listening, and we hope you have a good day.